You have Swiss franc on your bank account from your work or from your friend, from your family, whatever, and you want to change this money now in different currencies. What is the plan? How you can save a lot of money? Today, we're gonna do this topic. So if you are interested to see which option you have, stay tuned. Let's go. Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today, a very interesting topic and a question that is raised every day. How I can change my Swiss francs in different other currencies. That's always the case because it's possible that you are working maybe in Switzerland and you are living in Germany, France and other countries, or you're on vacation or whatever and you need other currencies. So what to do? What are the options? And the most important thing, you want to save money, because you see there are a lot of hiding costs in exchanging money. So we want to go through this topic today. We are visiting IBANI, a very innovative platform. So let's go and let's discover the strengths from this company. So welcome. I'm happy to be here today. Thank you. To discuss about very, let's say, innovative company here in the Romandie. We are in the French-speaking part. And we know that in the French-speaking part, there's a lot of innovation, a lot of startups. So today in IBANI, so I will let you introduce yourself. Arnaud, you can start.
Yeah, hello. I'm Arnaud Salomon. I'm the CEO and founder of IBANI. We're based in Geneva, Switzerland.
And we have on the other side, Quentin.
Quentin, or Quentin as you wish. So my name is Quentin, or Quentin. I'm growth marketer for IBANI for almost a year now. And as Arnaud said, we are based in Geneva. We help board workers or Swiss residents to help to improve their currency exchange with a better exchange rates than banks. So, yeah.
Yeah, and this is the point. We want to save money. We are from everywhere when we want to look, okay, how we can save the most of money when we do this exchange, this transaction. Let's go through the points of, how IBANI was created and what was the idea, why you created IBANI, what was your idea behind? This is, I think, important to know.
Yeah, so originally I'm from an international background. So I grew up in Prague. I lived in different countries such as Argentina, India. And this topic of moving money from one place to another was always a big topic. And I mean, now things are getting easier, but back in the old days, it was even easier to just take cash, and book a flight. And it was even cheaper to actually take cash and book a flight to actually move money back to Europe, So that was the main driver for all these things. And then since I'm in Switzerland, since basically year 2000, so it's been 24 years now, the topic of moving money back to Europe, because of course we are in Switzerland, we're a small island of Swiss franc in the middle of an ocean of euro, was always a big topic because banks, They keep on claiming, zero fees, but in fact, they are hiding a lot of fees within they embedded within the exchange rate. And this is where basically people get fucked. And I was tired of that. And really for myself first, but also for all the people that we see around us. So that's really the main driver pushing us to actually say to the people, do not do your exchange rate with banks. Use platforms like IBANI, because this is really where you will make the difference. At the end of the year, you would be able to pay your holidays and not the banker's holidays.
Yeah. Okay. So you said hiding costs. So maybe let's jump into this topic. What are the hiding costs in exchanging this kind of transaction now?
Yeah, it's exactly the same as if you enter into like a cash exchanger as well. They keep on saying zero commission here and there. But at the end of the day, if you look closely at the exchange rate, this is where actually they screw you, because the exchange rate is like, there is a spread between what they call the bid and the ask spread, meaning like the price at which they buy the currency and the price at which they sell the currency. And this spread can be quite huge. And indeed, if you look at it, like for traditional banks, like cantonal banks or UBS or that kind of thing, it can be quite significant. And at the end of the year, when it represents like 1.5%, 2%, sometimes even 3%, it sounds little like when you say it like that, but at the end of the year, over the salary, that's a huge difference.
Yeah. So the trick is a bit, you said, the commission, like this kind of things, and also if a company say you can take money for free from the ATM, then it means nothing finally. It depends always this, what you said, the exchange rate and how many.
Yeah, especially if you use your bank, let's say your bank credit cards, to basically pay euro or withdraw cash in the ATM in euro, when the account is in Swiss franc, it seems to be free. But then when you look at the transaction rate, they say like 1.5% processing fee plus you have 3% margin on the FX rate. At the end of the day, that's kind of huge, and
okay, I understand. So finally, from your personal experience, you said, okay, no, this cannot continue like this. I want to find something.
Exactly. And that's why we created IBANI. So IBANI was really born on the idea that we should help people to basically do the currency exchange, whether it's from their own account to their own account. Maybe you have a euro account and a Swiss franc account. And instead of, using your bank to move money from one account to another, then just use IBANI. We give you an IBAN dedicated to that transaction, and then you can do back and forth within less than an hour. So it's almost as fast as processing it within your bank, but the saving is huge. And then also helping people to, for example, cross-border workers, when they arrived in Switzerland, they need an IBAN in order to collect their salary. And this is where also IBAN is helping people, giving them a Swiss IBAN. They can give it to their employer to collect their salary, and then also pay bills. If you have the house insurance, your third pillar, whatever you might have as a bill, you upload it on the platform, and as soon as we receive the salary, everything get paid, and the delta gets sent to your bank account, let's say in Germany, in France, in Italy, or wherever you actually have your residence. And this is really making the entire process very smooth and efficient and extremely cost effective.
Okay, you said about this IBAN, Swiss IBAN, and I think this is one of the most important thing I think, because I use also a lot of platforms, and always when you come to Switzerland, the employer, he tell you, I don't want the international IBAN, I want a Swiss IBAN. And this is a problem because you don't have option, you don't have just have the option of banks. So you tell me now that you have a Swiss IBAN when I open IBANI, so you are a bank. So how it works?
No, we're not actually a bank, we are a financial intermediary. That means that we can offer you an IBAN. This IBAN is dedicated to you, meaning you can collect your salary there. And then if you want, there is two options. You can either have an automatic flow, meaning like as soon as we receive your salary, we actually do the exchange and it gets sent to the, let's say your bank account in Germany, in France or Italy. Or you can decide maybe, no, I want to basically play on that rate. Maybe I feel like right now this is not the correct moment to do this exchange, so maybe I will keep it for a few days. And then you can actually have the manual mode where basically we have 60 ways to select when you want to execute. And if you want to do it like, in the comfort of your couch at home, you click and then it gets set.
Okay, so finally you still have the, let's say the responsibility or the power to say, okay, I want to change at this day, like that you can a bit.
If you want. Yeah, I mean, most of our clients, they do it the automatic way, because, it takes like, a few hours. And the good thing as well is that in order to get your IBAN on IBANI, it really takes like few hours, like you sign up on the platform and then a few hours later, you already had the IBAN that you can give to your employer or that you can use to do your account-to-account transactions. So you don't have to fill up like paper form, you don't have to queue at the bank, you don't have to send an envelope with like signed documents, or so it's all digital process, and it's like very streamlined.
Yeah, well, this is incredible. So maybe Quentin, tell me what other costs, because we talk about hidden costs. So what other costs did you buy? Can we know about the range and the comparison maybe to another institution or company?
Yes, of course. If you compare a bank with IBANI for the margin exchange rate, IBANI takes only 0.30% for the lower costs. The higher the price is, the lower the margin is. So, for example, if you transact over 500,000 or something like that, we take only 0.05, which is almost nothing basically. So it's good for border workers that want to transfer a salary, but also for companies that are looking to exchange a lot with the Eurozone. So we offer actually very attractive margin at the cheapest of the market.
Okay, let's have an example. I have 1,000 francs I got from my company. Yeah? Nice payment, 1,000 francs. I want to change it now.
Yes.
How many you got from this 1,000? How much I need to pay from this 1,000?
From this 1,000, IBANI takes something like less than
€4. Okay, and the bank?
The bank takes something like sometimes 30.
Could be. So it's very expensive, yeah.
Or sometimes less, but IBANI is anyway like we say most of the time like 8 to 10 times cheaper than a bank.
Awesome. Okay, this is incredible. This means, of course, 1,000 as the difference is already huge, from let's say 10 to 30. And if you multiply this with all the money that you got per year, this is when you said you can pay maybe a small vacation. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And like over 1,000, that would be like four francs actually equivalent. And then the exchange rate, the exact change rate, official exchange rate, right? So there is no like again hidden fees embedded within the price, or when they know that you're going to do your exchange rate, they would slightly move their exchange rate to something that is not in your favor. Obviously, it's never in your favor when you work with tax. So that's really the good thing. And as he said, there are several use cases. So there are like people domiciling their salary directly with IBANI. Some others are doing account-to-account exchange. But some others are even, like a retirement. Some people retired in France or they go to either Spain or Portugal, and then they have worked their whole life or maybe part of their life in Switzerland. So they can domicile the pension actually directly here. Some people actually buy secondary houses in this house, maybe like in Spain or in Portugal. Some people, they buy a house, and over, let's say, a house of 150K in euro, the savings are quite substantial, right?
You shared, yeah. So the account in IBAN is for free, yes. So some people compare it with other bank accounts, which are also free, but you cannot compare it like this because the exchange rate is then the most important.
Exactly. The key part here is the exchange.
Okay. If I have a problem, let's say I exchange something or I want to have some clarification, etc., I can reach here? Because, the big institutions that are also like this currency exchange, it's a bit difficult to contact them, to have really a person to refer or to talk to somebody. How it's organized in IBANI?
So in IBANI, we emphasize a lot on customer service. Yeah. So this is really the point. So we have a Swiss number you can call anytime. During the office hours, obviously. We answer via the app as well, via email. So, there are several ways to contact us. And, we are very well known, and you can check online, for having a more of a support. Here, everybody is here in Switzerland, in Geneva. It's not like we have like our support in in India or wherever, to save on that, like others might do. So it's really like our strength. Our strength is really that there is no drama ever, because there is always one person on the other side of the phone. And it's not like if you call a second time, you will have a different person. And then, I have to explain the whole thing again and again. No, we know exactly our clients, and it's easy to contact us and to have a follow-up.
Yeah. Okay, this is nice, to have somebody who can really reach.
But especially most of the time they don't need. Yes, we sort on so smoothly. At the end of the day, there is, very little.
True. So everything is very clear. Opening an account, very clear. Also, like you said, the Swiss IBAN, how you get this? This is maybe another question. How you get this Swiss IBAN personalized? Because there's some competition also to say, okay, you have a Swiss IBAN, but you need to make some references that they know this is you. But you have a personalized IBAN.
Yeah, this was the entire point. So the entire point here was exactly to avoid this kind of, other platforms, they ask you to put a reference number within the comment section of the payments in order for them to route the payments, because otherwise they do not know, if all the wires goes to the same account, then it's impossible to reconcile. Yeah. So that's why others are doing this kind of thing. We really wanted to have something more clear by having dedicated IBANs for each and every client, so that we know exactly what's coming in and where it should be coming out. So the concept is very simple, is that you create a beneficiary that can be either yourself or someone else, and everything that goes into this IBAN will be flowing to this beneficiary at this specific account. And this is really making it super, and the way we do it is basically partnering with banks. So
they provide you the bank.
Exactly. So we have, we enjoy a very good reputation within the financial place of Switzerland, and we managed to actually get to work with the banks so that we can get those IBANs and to process it through the banks. So it's super safe. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this is really nice, and I think this is one thing that's, of course, the cross-border, they want these services, and because they don't want to open an account. And you say the people who are already in pension, etc. Usually, when you have a bank account and where you are in another country, it's very expensive. It's where they don't want this cross-border. You can have some options, but here is really a nice service, and the most important thing, a very interesting exchange fee. So I don't see any negative things. Give me there something negative or not?
Yes. For now, up until now, IBANI is only an exchange and transfer service. That means that we do not offer an account per se in the sense of a bank where you can deposit money and keep the money there. Yeah. So this is a feature that will come very soon, where we will be able to offer you a deposit account with a multi-currency card, so that you can basically use it as a bank account and that you can actually get rid whatsoever of your existing legacy old bank. Yeah.
So you mentioned a card. What means card?
Yeah, that will come in the future. So that's something we're working on right now. So I really like to have the note. We'll keep always the core value, which is the currency exchange and transfer, because some people, they're not already equipped with their bank account and they're happy with that. They're just unhappy with the exchange rate. I mean, even if you have a euro account at UBS and a Swiss franc account at UBS, just do not give them the currency exchange. Just like look to IBANI, you make a wire to this specific IBAN, it will come back to your euro UBS account, and you will save a lot of money, and it will take only 1 or 2 hours. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if you do it online on the UBS e-banking, it also takes, like half an hour, 1 hour to move like money from one account to another if it involves currency exchange. So at the end of the day, the process is as smooth as keeping it wooden, but you will save a lot. And again, the one of the good use cases, as you said, is for the new cross-border workers coming to Switzerland. They arrive, they sign the contract. And then the employer asks, now I need an IBAN for your side.
The first question.
Yeah, and then you go on the IBANI app, you fill up the form, and then you get an IBAN. And then you can immediately give it to your employer. So no need to wait, no need to queue, no need to fill a paper form, no need to, and it's free. And it's free.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So this is interesting what you say. Finally, when you have even a Swiss bank account and you don't want to save money, you just send the money to IBANI and it's coming back to the same account, maybe another currency, and you already saved huge amount of money. So this is a good strategy. I didn't thought about me. I did always like cross-border accounts from one country to the other, but this is also a nice strategy, yeah, to know. Quentin, maybe we have a small promotion also for the people who are looking. Maybe can you resume what they could receive when they open an account here in IBANI?
Yeah, when you open an account at IBANI, you have the possibility to recommend one of your friends and to refer him or her. And when you do that, you get 25 francs for each people that you refer, and the person you're referring also gets 10 francs as a welcome bonus. So if you accumulate this for your new colleagues or newcomers at the borders or in Switzerland, if you do that many times, it can be a good amount of money for you also. And we like to reward people who participate to promote us. It's very important for us.
Sure. This is a rewarding program. So if you're interested, look on the description. You have the link and register yourself and you will have really nice platform, very easy. Also application, as I understand, you have. So it's always really transparent. Costs are transparent. And maybe there's one question that I want to ask. My last question is how I can trust in IBANI, because you are not a bank. Yeah, you are in a financial institution, not a bank yet. Okay. But how I can trust, because let's say for the first transfer, I have 10,000. I want to send the money to IBANI because for the exchange rate, then we'll have it on my mat. So how I can be sure of this? All transactions and of eBay. Of course, I can see the references in Google, etc. All is positive, yeah. But still, you have like for the first transaction always a bit scared.
Sure, no, that's a great question. I mean, at the end of the day, IBANI exists since 2018. Today we process around 500 million per year. And we have a huge track record. I mean, and again, the process takes only a few hours. So it's not like we are keeping you money and we're putting your money at risk. So as soon as the money arrives on our account, then it gets processed and sent on the other side. So it really stays with us only for a few minutes, not even, right? So there is no counterparty risk in the sense that we're going to disappear with your money. That's not going to happen.
Yeah. Okay. So the money will always come back in a really nice amount because you will save a lot of money. So this is a big advantage. To resume maybe the advantage for IBANI, because I already tested it, really great products. It's very easy. You have a Swiss IBAN. You don't need finally also a bank account because the employer can send you straight away the money on this IBANI account. They will change. You can make it manually and then change it to your European account or a Swiss account, as we understand today. So this is a huge advantage. And of course, the most important thing, the money that you will save if you pass through this platform. So I'm hyped. Thank you that you created this platform, because it's really nice. Everybody can save money. Maybe the last question also, the currencies, you can change in how many currencies? What is the plan for the future also?
Oh, no, we do already something like 25 currencies. Yeah. No, we process many different currencies. Of course, the biggest flow today is the Euro Swiss franc exchange.
Yeah.
But we have also big flow with the dollar, Canadian dollar, Australian dollar, Asian currencies, Eastern European currencies. So we process pretty much everything. And maybe there is one thing that we forgot to mention as well, which is the bill payment. Because at the end of the day, you know, like a new cross-border worker coming to Switzerland, maybe he doesn't even need to have a bank account in Switzerland, in the sense that at the end of the day, we allow them to actually upload their monthly bills, like house insurance and whatever they might have as other bills. And as soon as we receive the salary, all the bills get paid. And then the delta gets sent to their, again, German account that they have, biggest and that they have, or French or Italian or whatever. So that's really actually today, if for those that do not have the need, that's really replacing it for free. The fact of having a bank account that usually people have to pay it. So it's
Okay, very interesting to that you said this. And also, I think for a lot of people who come to Switzerland, usually when you want to open a bank account, you need an address. Most of the banks. So here, I need a Swiss address.
No.
So you can have this account also from Germany.
From everywhere in the world.
So finally, there's
Exception countries, of course, but
yeah, sure. So the scary of the people, they said, I will start my work in Switzerland, but I don't have the address right now. I want to have my money, etc. You can be like a bit proactive. Open this account. You have the Swiss IBAN, and everything is good. No. So this is you get it now. You were your friend. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Quentin, Arnaud, thank you very much. I think we got all the inputs, all the information, great products. Thank you that you created this, for sure. I don't see another similar products. Of course, American, we know, but it's completely not to compare. And if you are interested, the link in the description. Write comments if you have questions. And last words?
Thank you for having us. Please give it a try. I mean, again, it's free. And so, try it. You will see it. Trying it is adopting it.
Exactly. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you, Quentin. Thank you, Arnaud. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.